Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Crusader Gym. Tonight we have St. Paul Crusaders playing the Liberty Center Tigers. I am Hannah Stickmiller, and joining me tonight is Ben Bosselman. Say hi, Ben.
Yep, I'm here. The Lady Crusaders have the ball. Reagan Bainhap passes it to Claire Durham. Dribbling up the floor is Overhouse with a miss.
Kern with the ball for Liberty Center. She passes it off to Moeller. Moeller passes it to Hollenball, who drives in, misses a shot, and Crusaders with the rebound.
Reagan Bainhop, number 10's got the ball and is dribbling down mid-court, just crossed half. She's dribbling around up top, getting the play set up. She passes it down low, deflected out of bounds. And that will be Crusader ball. Passing it in is Reagan Bainhop. She passes it in to the up top to Schroyer. She takes it in and misses a little jumper.
Kern bringing the ball down for the Liberty Center Tigers. She'll cross the timeline and pass it off to Moeller. Moeller will look down, pass it to the corner to Murray. Murray tries to get it in the box to L. Jones, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Crusaders. It'll be Liberty Center ball. Crusaders in a 2-3 defense to defend this Liberty Center stack. Kern passes it in to Moeller. Moeller goes up, misses. Liberty Center with the rebound. Hollenball comes up with it up top, passes it around, goes to drive, ends up passing it to Murray as the ball dribbles off of her foot. Murray dribbles back up top, passes it to the three-point line to Kern. Kern over to Hollenball. Hollenball down low to L. Jones. Jones with the miss. Murray with the rebound, who puts it back up, misses it. Hollenball gets it, goes back up and gets fouled. I take it back. We will have an offensive foul as it looked like Jones went over the back to try and get that rebound. Crusaders with the ball.
Crusaders are getting pestered right now by Liberty Center. Schroyer passes it in. They get it down the court. Oberhaus fumbles the ball, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Crusaders ball. Passing it in is Reagan Bainhop, setting up the play. Schroyer gets the ball. She dribbles through the middle, goes up with a shot, gets reflected.
Jones with the rebound, who will pass it out to Kern. Kern's getting the play from her coach, and she'll cross the timeline for the Tigers. She'll look to drive, pass it to the right wing to Mole. Mole tries to go down low, and the ball's reflected out of bounds by Jenna Overhouse. Kern to pass the ball in for Liberty Center. Tries to get it into Jones. Can't quite get a hold of it. Ball's up top to Mole. Mole lets a little jumper fly. No good. Rebound Schroyer.
Reagan Bainhop has the ball now. Going across half court. The Crusaders are setting up their play. She dribbles in the middle. She passes it out to Durr, who passes it back into Oberhaus, who's working the middle. Goes up for the shot, and it's good, and she gets fouled.
That was a great take by Jenna Oberhaus. If she got double teamed, she did the right thing and went up and got fouled with the made shot. We'll have some substitutions for Liberty Center. Out goes Kern, and in goes Jay Jones.
The free throw by Jenna Overhouse is a miss. But it looks like there was a violation, and Crusaders have the ball.
Just kidding. Looks like a referee mistake, and Liberty Center will get the ball. Moeller will pass it into Jay Jones. Jay Jones will take it down the court for the Tigers. She will dribble down to the left, look to drive, get stopped, pass it up top to Moeller. Moeller takes a nice little jump around the free throw. Looks like the Crusaders got a piece of it. And Durr will knock it out of bounds as Liberty Center will make their out-of-bounds play. Tough, tight defense here played by the Crusaders. They're in a 2-3 as Liberty Center goes to passing the ball. Gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins passes it across to Hollenball. Hollenball tries to go up and gets fouled.
The foul is on White Oberhaus, number 25.
Her first, team first here with 2:59 to go in the first quarter. We have Hollenball at the line for Liberty Center. Her first basket is a miss. Getting some nice little encouragement here from her teammates. We have a substitution for Liberty Center. Out goes Moeller and in goes McClare. She eyes it, flies it, and it's no good off the left side. And it looks like it'll be knocked out of bounds by Liberty Center. Crusaders will have the ball.
Reagan Bainhops passing it in for Crusaders, and they're getting pressed tightly. She passes it to Durr, number 12 on the sideline, who passes it away.
Hollenball with the steal. She'll pass it ahead to McClare. McClare will go up. No good. Rebound Durham.
Shore is bringing the ball up the floor. Passes the timeline. Tries to go into Durham. Gets fumbled around.
Looks like we'll have a jump ball called.
We'll have a substitute for White. Number 3, Ripke. For number 12, Durr.
Murray will pass the ball in to Jay Jones, and she'll take it across the timeline here for Liberty Center. She'll do a crossover up top, pull up at the elbow, pass out to Hollenball. Hollenball with a crossover, drives in, loses control of the ball, and it'll go out of bounds.
Reagan Bainhop passes the ball in for Crusaders. She passes it to Jenna Overhouse, who hands it off to Ripke. Ripke back up to Reagan Bainhop, still just past the timeline. Fumbled by Overhouse and knocked out of bounds.
Liberty Center will come up with the ball. They will be inbounding it from about 3/4 of the way on the right side of the court. Jay Jones will bring the ball across the timeline for the Tigers. She'll pass it off to McClare, who makes the nice little jumper. Your score is 2-2 here in the Crusaders gym.
Crusaders with the ball. They broke a press, and Avery Shores passed it up the floor to Jenna Overhouse, who took a shot and missed it. Durham with the rebound and the putback, and she gets fouled for 1.
The foul was on number 22, McClare, her first team third here with 1:49 to go in the first quarter.
Free throw was missed, but it was rebounded by Ripke. Pass to Durham. Durham goes up for the shot. No good.
Jay Jones again acting as the point guard here for Liberty Center. She'll bring it across half court. Dribble to the right side. Pass it back up top to Murray. Murray looking to try and pass it to the right wing. Nice little pick by Jones. Murray gives it back to Jones up top. Jones gets it to the left elbow to Hollenball. Hollenball, nice little crossover, drives in, no good. And will come up with her own rebound and dribble back up top to set up the offense. She'll pass it over to the right wing to Jones. Jones with the shot, no good, gets her own rebound, backing up for 2. The score now 4 Crusaders, 4 Tigers.
Crusaders with the ball. Passed it in and got fouled by Liberty Center.
Looks like the foul is on Jenkins, her first, team 4th. We will have substitutions for Liberty Center. In comes Elf Jones, and we also have Bauer entering the game.
Reagan Bainhop looks throwing the ball. She finds Oberhaus on the sideline. Oberhaus back up to Reagan. Oh, fumbles the ball around half court. White turns up with the ball. Back to Liberty Center.
There's a little fumble for the ball there, and Liberty Center came up with it. Jay Jones will bring it across the timeline. She passes it off to L. Jones, who tries to drive. Tight Crusader defense, can't get it there, passes it back out to Jay Jones. It'll be knocked out of bounds by Crusaders, and Liberty Center will get ready for their inbounds play. They'll set up in a stack off the box. McClair to pass it in for Liberty Center. It's knocked out of bounds by Reagan Bainhop. Liberty Center will still have possession of the ball. McClair again in to pass it in for Liberty Center. She gets it into L. Jones. L. Jones up to Hollenball. Hollenball looks to drive and gets fouled on her way in.
It looks like the foul will be on Crusader, number 5, Avery Schroyer. Her first and team second.
Hollenball will go to the line for Liberty Center. She misses her first, gets some nice little encouragement from her teammates before she sets up again at the free throw line to shoot her second shot. Takes a few dribbles, she eyes it, flies it, and it's good. Score now 4 Crusaders, 5 Liberty Center. Liberty Center still in a full court press.
Crusaders try to pass the ball in. Little fumbling around. They're getting pressed pretty hard. And the ball gets out of bounds by Black. Crusaders are still all the way back on the other side baseline. Bainhop passed it in to Durr. Durr to Clerm. And she makes a basket.
Hollenball into Jay Jones. Jane Jones will push it across the timeline. Pass it off to Murray. McClair. McClair can't get the shot off in time, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, we have your Crusaders 6, Liberty Center Tigers 5. Ben, how do you think the game is going so far?
I think this is going to be a close game all the way to the end. And the Liberty Center Tigers have been doing a very good job with the press, kind of doing what they want to do. But the Crusaders have been breaking it also very well.
How is the best way to break the press, Ben? Dribbling or passing?
I think breaking the press, you should always pass the ball because that's faster than dribbling.
Good answer. That's what I've always been told, too. And as you saw that last time, they had, 3 or 4 passes before they crossed half court, and then Claire went in for a nice little layup?
Yep, that's what the plan is on. It's always the plan to confuse the offense a little bit, kind of speed things up, get them confused so they make a mistake. But Crusaders did a very good job getting it down the court and getting a shot on at the end.
And Ben, is this your first time on the radio?
This is my first time on the radio.
You're doing great.
Thanks. Crusaders have the ball. Bainhop passing into Schroyer. She's up top. They're setting up the play. Pass it to the corner to number 12. Schroyer back up top, dribbling, looks in to Bockelman. Bockelman tries to pass it back to Schroyer, and it would be blocked by Liberty Center.
Hollenball with the block. She'll pass it off to Kern. Kern will dribble it across the timeline. Try to go in for a layup, and it looks like she'll get fouled. The foul is on the floor, though, so Liberty Center will set up in a little box here for their inbounds play. Macy Ripke checking into the game for the Crusaders. Kern to pass the ball in for Liberty Center. She gets it into Mole. Muller gets it down low to Jones. Jones goes up for it, and it's good.
Reagan Bainhouse passing the ball in. She's looking around, not seeing anybody. Pass it into Durham, right in the middle. Reagan's dribbling the ball up the floor, passing defenders. She's up top, setting the play up. Pass it to the corner, number 12. Pass it up top to Ripke. Ripke's looking around. She's dribbling. Pass it to number 12. Number 12 dribbles around. She passed it back to Reagan. She's looking to do something. Thought about driving. Back up top. Setting the play up again. She tries to pass it to the top of the key.
Stolen by Hollenball, who will take it all the way down the court for 2 points.
Pass the ball in again. Ripke's got it. Being pressed hard by Liberty Center. Gets it to Claire Durham. They get it up the floor in front of some Liberty Center. Goes up with the shot. No good.
Rebound Hollenball, who will stop and pass it off to Kern. Kern will act as point guard here for Liberty Center as she crosses the timeline. She gets the play call from her coach and calls it out. She dribbles to the right, passes up top to Hollenball. Hollenball over to Mull. Mull will let it fly and get the nice little 2 points.
Bainhop to pass it in for the Crusaders again. Passed it in to Durr, but was reflected by Liberty Center. Crusaders will still have the ball. Some substitutions for the Crusaders. Number 5, Schroyer, and number 20, Tassler. Crusaders tried to pass the ball in, but it got stolen. Shot was no good by Liberty Center. Ball goes out of bounds again, and it will be Liberty Center ball.
Kern to pass the ball in as Liberty Center sets up in a box. Kern tries to get it into Hollenball. It's juggled around a little bit. Hollenball will come up with it in the left corner. She looks to dribble in, stops midcourt, passes it out to Kern. Kern lets a 3 fly, no good. Durham with the rebound for the Crusaders.
Pass it up to Ripke. Ripke's coming up the sideline. Pass it to Reagan. And we'll have a half-court violation. Liberty Center ball.
It's always tricky there when the press is so tight and always trying to concentrate where that half-court line is as you try to get it back to their point guard. Ripke did not realize Reagan was not yet across the timeline and threw it away. Kern with the ball for Liberty Center. She'll drive down the right, get it down low to Jones. Jones with a nice little drop step and up for 2.
Crusaders trying to break this Liberty Center press. Reagan Bainhop up the floor, passes it to Ripke in front of some Liberty Center defenders. Drives into the inside 3-point line, passes it to Durham. Durham back out to up top, and Reagan Bainhop's trying to set up a play.
Bainhop tries to get it to Tassler, stolen away by Kern. Kern will bring it all the way for the nice little left-handed layup, even though she went up with her right hand.
Bainhop passes it into Durham. Bainhop's running up the floor with some Liberty Center. Gets it on the ground, but passes back out to Durham. Durham to Tassler. Tassler went up with a shot, but is no good.
Jones with the rebound for Liberty Center. She'll pass it off to Kern. And your score right now with 2:45 left to go in the second quarter is St. Paul Crusaders 6, Liberty Center 15. Kern passes the ball to Mull. Mull will look to drive, and it looks like we'll have a jump ball called.
Jump ball.
We'll also have 2 substitutions for the Crusaders. In goes Layla Mowry and Jenna Oberhaus. Kern to pass the ball in for Liberty Center. She'll get into Hollenball. Hollenball with a nice little fake pass, goes up with it, and it's blocked by Claire Durham.
Schroyer is bringing the ball up the floor. She's setting up the play. Passed it to the top of the key to Durham. Durham with the ball. She's driving. Up with the shot, and it's good. 2 points.
Hollenball into Kern. Kern will look to her coach. She's not in any hurry to cross that timeline. She crosses, passes it back to Hollenball on the left wing. Nice little pick there by Overmeyer. Overmeyer gets the ball, passes it back up top to Kern. Kern to Hollenball on the left wing. Hollenball looking to drive, can't quite get there. Tries to go cross court to Jones, and it's stolen by Durham.
Reagan Bainhop pushing off the floor. She gets to the top. Crusaders setting up their play. Pass it to Claire Durham up top. Avery Schroyer just about the 3-point line on the right side. Pass it to Jenna Oberhaus at the top. She looks to pass it to number 14, Mowry, who's looking to pass it. Gets deflected. Liberty Center ball.
Coach telling Liberty Center to slow it down there, as you may have heard. Kern crosses the timeline, not in any hurry, dribbles to the right, passes it back up top to Hollenball. Hollenball down low to Mull. Mull lets it go, and it's good, bouncing off the back iron and in.
Mowry passed it into Bainhop. Bainhop to the middle to Durham. So it looks like she will be fouled.
She was fouled by Jones. Jones is third, team 5th here with 1:06 left to go in the second quarter. And the score, St. Paul Crusaders 8, Liberty Center 17.
Bainhop up top, looking to set up a play. Pass it to Mowry on the left. In the corner, Avery Schroyer tries to pass it to Jenna Oberhaus. Bobbles it a little bit, but Mowry comes up with it. Mowry passes it to Schroyer. Schroyer up top. They're setting up a play. Pass it to Jenna Overhouse, still up top. Inside to number 10, Bain Hop, who goes up with it, and it's no good. And looks like Liberty Center came up with it, but fouled by...
Foul on 22 for Liberty Center, McClare. Her second, team sixth.
Bain Hop looks to pass it in to Durham. Durham to Mowry. Shorter's got it on top of the key. She dribbles it back out, and she passes it to Jenna Overhouse right at the top of the free throw line. Pass it to Durham, who's looking to pass to Mowry. Jenna Overhouse in the corner. Mowry up top. Reagan up top. Dribbling around. Pass it to Shorter in the middle. And she will just miss it and comes up with Liberty Center ball.
Jones will get it and pass it off to Muller, who gives it to Jay Jones, who will give it back to L. Jones, and she'll go up with a nice little jumper for two. And that'll do it for the first half of your game. We have St. Paul Crusaders 8, Liberty Center 19. Ben Bosselman, if you are the St. Paul Crusader coach, what are you telling your girls at halftime?
I'm going to tell them that when they break the press, they need to slow it down and get the shot that they want. And make sure ball security is key, because if you have the ball, then you can score with it.
They are being just a little bit sloppy with their passes, and they do need to gain control of the ball there. I do agree with you there. So we'll see how the second half plays out after this little halftime intrusion.
This is Ben Bossman, and I'm calling for Crusaders today. It's Crusaders ball. Schroyer dribbles up the floor. They set up a play, pass it to Oberhaus on the side. She's looking around. She passed it up there to Bainhop. Bainhop dribbles around, dribbles down the key and up for a shot, and no good.
Well, the jump ball called, and it looks like possession will be given to Liberty Center Tigers. Kern to pass the ball into Moeller, and Moeller will give it right back to Kern. Kern will look to her coach for the nice little offensive play. She'll pick up her feet, do a couple little shuffle steps, and get called for the travel.
Bainhop passing the ball on for Crusaders. Liberty Center thinking about pressing, but they pulled it back. Schroyer, she's got the ball up top. Picks up her dribble, but passes it to Ripke, number 3 in the corner. She dribbles in the middle, up for the shot. No good, but she got fouled, and she'll have 2.
She did a nice job there. She was a little dramatic with that, which sometimes you need that. She fell on the floor, but she got the refs to call it.
She got it. She'll go up to the line, do her little routine. She shoots it, and the first one's good. Bounces around in the rim and goes in. Up for her second one. She shoots it. Just rims out. And it looks like Oberhaus got the rebound, but she gets fouled, and she'll have 2.
Oberhaus got the rebound, and it looked like she tried to go back up with it and got fouled, but it looks like Liberty Center coach does not agree with that call. Still, Oberhaus at the line to shoot 2.
The first one is no good.
Oberhaus has a nice free throw stance, getting a nice base there.
Shots up, and it's no good. Liberty Center with the ball.
Kern gets it, and will dribble down the court for Liberty Center Tigers. She'll pass it up top to Moeller. Moeller will look to drive on the left side, tries to go up, can't get it, tries to pass it down low to Jones, stolen by Bainhop.
Bainhop, she's pushing up the floor. She's pushing around, get her defender off of her. They're setting up a play. She passes it to Oberhaus right on the top of the key. Pass it to Durham. Durham's open. Pass it to Reagan in the corner with the shot, and it's no good. And Jenna Oberhaus gets a rebound, but gets tangled up with some Liberty Center Tigers, and it'll be a jump ball. The possession arrow goes towards White. So Bainhop pass it in to Schroyer. Schroyer's up top, looking to set up a play. Pass it to Bainhop. Bainhop dribbles it in and gets 2.
Kern with the ball crossing the timeline for Liberty Center. She'll get a nice little pick from her buddy Murray. Dribble down, go up, miss it. Jones with the rebound, goes back up with it, misses it. And Durham will come up with the ball.
Schroyer's dribbling down the court. She passed it to Ripke up top, number 3. She's dribbling around. Oh, she fumbles it a little bit. Gets it to Oberhaus, number 25. In her 3-point stance, and she hands off to Reagan Bainhop. She's dribbling around up top, looking for the back door to Avery Schroyer. Doesn't get it. Tries to pass it, gets deflected, Liberty Center ball.
Jones to Kern. Kern will take it down for a nice little layup. Miss. Gives it back to Jones after receiving her own rebound. Jones misses.
Durham with the rebound. Pass it to Reagan Bainhop, who dribbles it up the floor slowly. Pass it to the corner to Schroyer. Schroyer with the ball. Chucks it. Gets tangled up and ball's on the loose. Comes jump ball.
The ball kind of seemed like a hot potato there for a little bit. Nobody really wanted to get their hands on it. Looks like we'll have a foul called on the Crusaders.
On number 34, Claire Durham. That will be her first. Team first for the half.
Kern will dribble the ball in and pass it off to Hollenball. Hollenball will go up with it and get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot, too.
The foul's on number 10, Reagan Bainhop. That will be her first, team second.
Hollenball at the free throw line. She eyes it, flies it, and it's no good off the back iron. She's getting some nice little encouragement from her teammates, and we'll have a few subs here for Liberty Center. In go Jenkins and McClare. She'll get ready for her second shot, takes a few dribbles, lets it go, and it's good as it rolls around the rim.
Durham for the Crusader, pass the ball in. They're getting pressed by Liberty Center right now. Gets the ball to Bainhop. Bainhop to Oberhaus. Oberhaus up with the shot. Gets rebounded by Reagan Bainhop. Reagan Bainhop loses the ball. Gives it to Schroyer. Schroyer back up with a shot, and it's good for two.
Jay Jones bringing the ball across the timeline for Liberty Center. Getting the play call from her coach on the bench. She dribbles into the middle and looks like she will be fouled.
Foul will be on White, number 12, Durr.
Liberty Center passing the ball in. She'll get it down into the corner to Jay Jones. Jay Jones looking to pass it. Passes it to Muller, and Muller dribbles into the middle. The key goes up and gets blocked.
Blocked by Durham, number 34. Bainhop gets the ball. She dribbles up the floor. Pass it to Schroyer. Schroyer tries to get it back to Bainhop, and Liberty Center stole it.
Stolen by Hollenball. Hollenball will pass it off to Muller. Muller up with the shot, and she misses. The ball will go out of bounds, knocked out by the Crusaders. And McClare will go to pass the ball in for Liberty Center. Into Hollenball. Hollenball goes for the shot on the elbow, gets blocked, and gets the ball again. McClare will be right underneath the basket, tries to go up with it, and it looks like she'll get fouled. Looks like there's a little ref controversy. They'll talk it out here, and she will end up being called for a travel, and the Crusaders will get the ball here with 2 minutes and 1 second left to go in the third period. The score is Crusaders 13, Tigers 20.
The Crusaders have the ball. They're in the corner. They're trying to get the ball in. Looks like it was out of bounds. They pass the ball in to number 5, Schroyer, on the sideline. She dribbles up, gets it to Reagan Bainhop, who crosses the timeline. She dribbles in the middle. She tries to go up with a little floater, and she gets fouled for 2.
The foul will be on Liberty Center, number 43, Jenkins. Her second foul, team's third.
Bainhop with the free throw. And the first one, swoosh.
Bainhop does have a very good free throw stance and follow through here.
She gets a little love from her teammates. She prepares for the second one. Shots up. And it's no good. But Durham comes up with the rebound. Durham in the corner. She's dribbling back out up top. Pass it to Schroyer. Schroyer's up top. They're setting up a play. Pass it to Durr in the corner. Durr dribbles it up. Pass it to Bainhop on the free-throw line. She shoots it, and it's a miss.
Jay Jones comes up with the rebound. She'll look to pass as she picks up her dribble. Gets it to L. Jones, who will bring it across the timeline and will get called for a foul. And LC coach tries to call a timeout, won't get it. L. Jones will pick up her 4th foul of the game with 1:23 left to go in the third quarter.
Bainhop passing to Schroyer. She's getting pressure at the timeline. Tries to pass it to Bainhop, but gets reflected.
Jones with the reflection tries to pass ahead to Bauer. Bauer bobbles the ball. And Crusaders will knock it out of bounds. Liberty Center with the possession underneath the basket. 22 McClare to pass it in for Liberty Center. She looks to get it in, gets it into Jay Jones. Jay Jones with a nice little jump shot on the box. No good. And it looks like there's a foul called. That'll be L. Jones's fifth, team fifth. And L. Jones will come out of the game for Liberty Center.
Baden Hop passed it in. Crusaders, they're getting pressed hard. Man-to-man press, it looks like, by Liberty Center. Gets it into Ripke. Ripke dribbles up, has 3 defenders on it, passes it to Durr. Durr gets it over the timeline, but will be called with a travel. And it's Liberty Center Tigers ball.
Hollenball to pass the ball in for Liberty Center. She'll give it into Jay Jones. Jay Jones will dribble around at the top and call out the play. I do have to say she has some nice little rainbow shoes there. She'll pick up her dribble at the top, pass it to Murray on the left wing. Murray tries to get it into Hollenball on the elbow. Does. Hollenball looks to drive and just throws it up, and Crusaders will get the ball.
Reagan Baden Hop, she's pushing it down the floor. She gets it up top. She passed it to Schroyer, kind of mid-corner. Schroyer up top. Ripke on the other side. She's dribbling around, gets it to Durham at the free throw line. She looks to do something with the ball. She goes up with a little bunny jump shot, and it's good.
The score is now 16 Crusaders, 20 Liberty Center with 18 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Jay Jones will cross the timeline for Liberty Center. She'll pass it off to Bowers. Bowers back up top to Jay Jones. Jay Jones on the right corner to Hollenball, who will pass it down low to McClare, and she'll go up for 2 points. Score now 16-22.
And that is the end of the third quarter. The score is 16-22.
16 Crusaders, 22 Liberty Center, and I'm probably going to get in trouble when I get home because my dad will tell me you're supposed to say the winning score first. But that's all right. We kind of do things how we want to here.
Yep, we do.
Crusaders doing a little bit better with that press, getting some better passes in, but still fumbling the ball a little bit. You have to give Liberty Center credit, though. Their press is tight.
I think the Crusaders got a feel for what they're doing with their press, and they're learning to accommodate to it. And they might make this a game in here in the fourth quarter if they push the ball up the floor and get some buckets.
Buckets are always good. And we will head in to the fourth quarter. Liberty Center is close to getting 7 fouls. So let's see if the Crusaders can get their 1-and-1. Murray passes it into Kern. Kern will bring it across the timeline and call out the play. She stays up top, dribbles around for a little bit. Hollenball with a nice pick as Kern passes to the right wing to McClare. McClare dribbles back up top, passes to the left wing to Bowers. Bowers to Hollenball. Hollenball looks to drive through. Nice little jump shot, and she'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot, too. The foul was on number 3, Macy Ripke, her first, team fourth here in the fourth quarter. Hollenball looks for her first shot. It just barely misses as it goes off the front of the rim. She does have a nice spin on it, though. She just needs to get a little bit more power from her legs. She'll take a couple more dribbles here. She eyes it, flies it, and it's no good as it rolls around the rim and out.
Number 3, Ripke, will bring the ball up the floor for Crusaders. She gets double teamed at the top. Pass it to Schroyer in the corner. Looks to pass it to Durham down low, but just missed it. Ball rolls out of bounds, and it's Liberty Center ball.
Kern passes it into Hollenball. Hollenball will give it back to Kern. Kern in no hurry to get across the timeline until her coach gives her a little bit of encouragement. She'll pass it to the left to Murray. Murray on the left wing, looking to drive, gets to the left elbow, still trying to drive, gets the ball knocked out of her hands, but comes back up with it. Bowers with the ball on the left wing. She'll try to get it down low to McClare, and it's knocked out of McClare's hands, but looks like McClare will touch it before it goes out of bounds. St. Paul Crusader ball.
Avery Shore will bring the ball up the court. She passes it forward. She gets to the timeline, but it's deflected by Liberty Center.
Bowers with that reflection. She'll pass it to Murray, who will pass it to Kern. Kern will go to the top to set up the Liberty Center offense. She'll pass it to Hollenball on the left wing. Hollenball down low to McClare. McClare will get fouled and go to the free throw line to shoot two.
The foul will be on your Crusader number 25, Jenna Oberhaus. That will be her second, team's fifth.
McClare for the free throw misses her first one, gets some words of encouragement here from her teammates, and we'll have a substitution for Liberty Center. In goes S. Jones, and out comes Bowers. McClare lets her second one fly. This one rolls around the rim and in. Score now 16 Crusaders, 23 Liberty Center.
Badenhop will bring up the ball for the Crusaders. Gets met by two defenders at half court. Pass it to Durham. Pass it back out to Badenhop, who missed the shot.
Kern gets it and looks to drive. However, we will have a block by Claire Durham. Kern was not happy about that. Tried to get back into Durham to get the ball, and she'll have a foul called on her. That will be her first of the game, though. Team sixth. Score is 23 Liberty Center, 16 St. Paul Crusaders with with 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
Stroyo brings the ball up the floor, pass it to Durham down in the key, but it looks like there'll be a foul on Liberty Center, and this will bring us into bonus. Claire Durham on the line to shoot one-on-one. Shots up, and it's good. So Claire Durham, she's going to shoot another one.
I do have to say this, Macy Ripke was not expecting the one-and-one, I guess, because she went to go play defense right away.
And the second one's good for Claire Durham.
Score now 23 Liberty Center, 18 St. Paul Crusaders. Kern will pass the ball up to McClare. McClare looking to drive, goes up, gets reflected by the basket, and it'll go out of bounds. We'll have a sub for Liberty Center. McClare will come out, and in will go Moeller.
Avery Shore will bring the ball up for the Crusaders, met by two defenders. Pass it to Reagan Bainhop up at the top. Tries to pass it back. Avery Shore gets it. Ball's on the loose, gets tied up with Liberty Center, and it's a jump ball. And it will be white ball.
We'll have a sub for Liberty Center. Out goes S. Jones, and in comes number 14, Overmeyer.
St. Paul in a stack at half court. Gets it to Schroyer. Schroyer back up to on top to Bainhop. Bainhop gets it down low to Durham. Looking to do something with it. Passes it away.
Murray gets the steal. She'll lose control of the ball and end up getting called for a travel, and Crusaders will get possession of the ball. We have a full timeout called by the Crusaders. I do believe that is the first timeout of the game.
I do believe.
The score is 23 Liberty Center, 18 Crusaders, with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Close game. Both teams playing really hard and very aggressive.
The Crusaders in their timeout. Imagine they're coming up with a plan to Liberty Center only with a 5-point lead. They can come back very easily from this.
Ben, if you were the coach for the Crusaders, what are you telling them right now?
I would be telling them that they're doing pretty good, but once they get it over half court, they need to control the ball. Their biggest thought is that they're passing it away when they get to half court because they're very excited.
And Ben, you play intramural basketball, is that correct?
That is correct.
Did you have your first game last night?
I had the first game. We won by 1 point, 45-44.
Congrats.
Thank you.
What's your team name?
We are the Pelicans.
Lovely.
neon green shirts and everything.
Beautiful.
Avery Shore for St. Paul, dribbling up the floor, gives it to Reagan Bainhop, tries to pass it away, but deflected by Liberty Center, and it'll be Liberty Center ball.
Kern gives it in to Murray. Murray tries to give it back to Kern through Kern's hands. She'll still get it. Pass it ahead to Hollenball. Hollenball will drive in with it. No good. Schroyer with the rebound.
Shore passes it to Oberhaus. She gets it back. She's dribbling up the floor. Everybody's going down. She gets met by 2 defenders at half. Bainhop and Durham go up for the ball, but both of them don't get it.
Kern gets it, dribbles, passes ahead to Murray. Murray will get 2 points. We have a referee timeout called. Don't really know what it's for.
He's talking to Liberty Center coach.
Coach, a warning in the books. Go ahead and record it in the book. 30-second timeout.
We'll have the Crusaders call a 30-second timeout. And it looks like Liberty Center coach got a warning.
A warning. One for the Bucks.
Scorebook should write in there that write the
So, Pelicans lime green shirts. Like, are we talking bright lime green or like a little bit of a dull lime green?
It's more of a dull lime green, I would say. But they still look good.
What position do you play?
Oh, I play them all.
Every single. What's your
Everyone.
favorite position to play?
Oh, I like to shoot the threes.
Oh, of course.
Steph Curry is my role model. I strive for greatness.
Steph Curry is a great role model, though.
He is. Crusaders with the ball. Avery Shore up top. She passes it to Bainhop. Bainhop, she gets reflected, but she gets the ball back. She passes it to Durham and down to Ripke in the key, but she'll get blocked.
Hollenball with that block. She'll get the ball. Pass it ahead to Muller. Muller to to Hollenball. And looks like Muller will be called for a travel before she passes the ball. Crusaders will get the possession.
Bainhop passed it in to Schroyer as she brings the ball up the floor to be met by Liberty Center Tigers at half court. Pass it to Reagan Bainhop. She passed it back up to Schroyer up top, getting close to the half court line. Pass it back to Bainhop. Bainhop with the three, and it's no good.
Muller with the rebound, but she'll get called for the travel before she can even dribble anywhere. So Crusaders will get possession of the ball underneath their own basket.
Bainhop passing the ball on for Crusaders. She's looking around. She gets it to Durham down low, right underneath the basket. She tries to go up with it and gets fouled. 2 shots.
We'll have the foul is on Liberty Center Kern, her second, team 8th. Score is 25 Liberty Center, 18 Crusaders.
The first free throw for Durham is no good.
We have 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Durham for her second shot.
It's up and it bounces right off the front of the rim.
Overmeyer will get the rebound, but she'll get in a little scuffle with the Crusaders, and we'll have a jump ball called.
The Crusaders are now pressing the Liberty Center.
Moeller gets it into Kern. Kern tries to pass it ahead to Jay Jones. Through Jones's hands, but Murray comes up with it at the left wing. Murray to Kern up top. Kern to Hollenball. In the left wing, Hollenball back up top to Moeller, who lets it fly, misses the three. And Bainhop will come up with the rebound.
And it looks like the Crusaders is going to call a timeout.
30-second timeout here by the Crusaders.
30 second.
They have 2 minutes and 14 seconds to at least tie the game to go into overtime.
Yeah.
Can they do it is the question.
Can they do it? We've seen it before.
We have this Crusader team is a very resilient team. Coach Fromm, assisted by Coach Bainhop. They do a great job with their girls. Let's see if the Crusaders can pull it out. They have 2 minutes and 14 seconds to do just that.
And they will have the ball to start out of this timeout with. Bainhop passed it in at half court to Schroyer, who dribbles slowly up the court. She passed it to Bainhop in the corner. Bainhop dribbles around the free throw line, goes in, and she gets fouled, and for 2.
The foul is on Liberty Center number 3, Murray, her second, team 9th here in the fourth quarter.
Bainhop preparing for a free throw. The first one is a swoosh, and it's good.
She'll get ready for her second shot.
Falls up, no good.
It'll be knocked out of bounds by the Crusaders. Liberty Center will gain possession. Score is now 25, Liberty Center 19. Crusaders with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Kern will pass it in to Moeller, who will pick up her dribble, take a couple steps, and get called for that travel.
Bainhop passed it in for Crusaders. Looking to pass. Pass it into Durham down low. Tries to go for the shot, reflected. And it'll come up with Liberty Center basketball.
Liberty Center will call a timeout. Their first of the game. He'll call a nice little 30-second timeout. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. I do believe they are feeling the heat. Great game.
It's
a good game.
It's a good game to watch. Pressure's high.
Fans seem very into the game. Student section especially.
Yep, they're fired up.
Definitely.
Coming out of this timeout, it is Liberty Center basketball.
Muller to pass it in for Liberty Center. She's looking around, tries to get it into Hollenball, can't get it to her, gets it to Kern. Kern back to Muller. Muller gives it to Hollenball. Hollenball across the timeline and dribble to the right wing. She'll pick up her dribble, pass it down in the corner to, I can't quite see who that is, but she'll dribble around. And she'll pass it to Jay Jones. And it looks like we'll have a hold call on the Crusaders.
It will be White, number 10, Bainhop, her second, team 6th.
Kern to pass the ball in for Liberty Center. She's looking around. Can't quite find anyone to get open. Finally gets it into Jay Jones. Jay Jones will give it right back to her in the right corner. Kern back to Jones. Jones with the shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes up again, and it looks like she'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
White is on, fouls on White, 34 Durham. Her second, team 7th.
Jones at the line shooting her first. She lets it go, and it's no good off the side of the rim, off the backboard, and out. Again, I will comment on her lovely rainbow shoes. I don't think I've ever seen basketball shoes like that before. She gets ready for her second shot. She eyes it, flies it, and it's no good as it rolls around and out. Durham with the rebound for the Crusaders.
Shorey will be dribbling the ball up the floor. She passes it to Bainhop in the corner. She dribbles around at the free throw line, looks to pass it down low, but it's no good. And it comes back up to be Crusaders' ball. Bainhop dribbles around in the corner. She shoots it, no good. But it looks like Oberhaus gets the ball on the other side. Durr passes it up top to Schroyer. Schroyer's dribbling around, so they're setting up a play. Pass it to Bainhop in mid corner. Does a little floater, but it's no good. She gets her own rebound, tries to go up again. Gets blocked, but it turns into a jump ball. It is still white ball. Reagan Bainhop goes to pass it in for St. Paul Crusaders. Jenna Overhouse in the corner. Back up top to Durham up top. To Reagan Bainhop in the corner, who shoots it, and it's no good. Gets the rebound as Durham. Pass it back out to Bainhop. The ball gets loose, and turns up to be Liberty Center ball.
We'll have a foul called on Durham. That'll be her third. Team 8th. We'll have Jay Jones going to the free throw line, shooting 1-1. She eyes it, flies it, and it's no good off the back iron. Durham with the rebound. There's 30 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
Reagan Bainhop up top, dribble around, looking to do something with it. Pass it to Jenna Overhouse down low. Pass it back to Reagan Bainhop. Goes up with the layup, no good. Overhouse gets a shot, no good. Durham gets a rebound, no good. But it looks like Durham would get fouled, and she's shooting 2 at the free throw line.
Foul is on number 3, Murray, her third, team 10th.
Durham gets ready to shoot the shot. She lets it go, and it's no good.
She'll get ready to shoot her second shot. Again, there's 15.5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Score 25, Liberty Center, 19, Crusaders.
She lets go and swoosh. 1 point for Durham.
Kern will get the ball after it's passed in. She'll pass ahead to Murray. Murray gives it back to Hollenball. Hollenball dribbles around, and she'll get fouled
By White, number 5, Avery Schroyer.
That'll be Avery's third, team 9th. Hollenball will go to the line, shooting the bonus. Takes a few dribbles. She eyes it, flies it, and it's good as it rolls around the rim, hits the backboard, and falls in. She'll go to the line to shoot the second shot of her 1-1. She takes a few dribbles, spins the ball, eyes it, flies it, and this one's good as it rolls over the front of the rim and in. Score now 27 Liberty Center, 20 St. Paul.
Avery Schroyer has the ball up top. She passes it to Durham up top. Avery Schroyer lets it fly for a three-pointer, and it's no good.
That'll be the game here at the Crusader Gym. The ending score is Liberty Center 27, St. Paul Crusaders 20. Thank you for joining us here tonight. I'm Hannah Sickmiller, and I was joined by
Ben Bosselman.
Have a blessed night and a Merry Christmas.